Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to start with another unit from the Pulse 2 book. In this unit, we are going to learn about all the different kinds of weather. Alright, now let me ask you this. What kind of weather you like best? And how does it make you feel? In this lesson, we are going to learn about the weather and how they sometimes can get really wild. And for that, I need you to open up your Pulse 2 to page 30. Let's start with the first exercise. Please read the instructions. You are going to listen and repeat the different kind of weather. For this, I need you to pay attention to the recording.
Unit 3. Vocabulary and Speaking. Weather. Exercise 1.
Sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, stormy, cloudy, damp, icy, foggy, warm, wet, dry, thunder and lightning, blizzard, heatwave, hailstones.
Before we get on with the second exercise, I'm gonna need you to look outside and tell me what's the weather like today. Is it sunny, rainy, or perhaps windy wherever you are today? Now, we are going to learn how to describe the weather. Please read the instruction for exercise 2. Look at the pictures. What's the weather like in London, Tokyo, Sydney, Athens, Madrid, or New York? For starter, let's try to describe what's the weather like in London. You can describe what's the weather like in London by looking at the picture. From the picture, you can see that it's a bit foggy in London and the temperature has dropped to 5 degrees. So you can say that the weather in London is cold and foggy. Let's give it a try now, shall we? Try to describe what's the weather like in all the other places. I'm sure by now you have completed exercise 2. Now let's move on to exercise 3, shall we? Now for exercise 3, we need to answer these 3 questions. The questions are, in which city is there a heat wave? The second question is, in which city could you hear thunder and see lightning? And the last question, in which city could you get caught in a blizzard? I'm gonna give you some time for you to complete the exercise. Let's take a look at exercise 4. Now for exercise 4, you would have to read about the weather in Sydney, Australia. Then you would have to change the words in bold to make the sentences true for your country. It shouldn't take you a long time to complete the exercise. After all, Malaysia isn't that much different with Australia when we're talking about the weather and climate. So we have come to the last exercise of this activity. Now let's read the instructions. The instruction is, in what kind of weather do you do these activities? You can pair up with a friend and take turns to ask and answer the questions. Now the activities that you need to talk about are go windsurfing, go skiing, play volleyball, and play computer games. You can refer to the example. Do this activity by taking turns to ask and answer questions with your friend. You can do this activity by exchanging voice notes with your friend. It seems that we have come to the end of our lesson today. In this lesson, we have learned about all the different kinds of weather, and we have also learned how to describe the weather. Not only that, we have also learned how to ask and answer questions about the weather. I hope I'll see you guys in our next lesson. Till next time.